Alrighty guys, so we pulled NAMAMI. That means it is time for another showcase. Before we get any further, I want to apologize for the delay from my summon video and the showcase. Your boy got a little bit sick, but you know what? It's all good because I'm back now, right? So here's the team we're running. We have Kaido slot 1 for the curse energy and whatnot. We have Yaga slot 2 with the heal. We have my boy Kento NAMAMI, the new hit inventory. Bro, he's OP by the way. His buffs are actually crazy. Like, skill 1 is just, you know, crit rate increase and all that, but skill 2 gives a flat, it's not a max level, but it'll be 50% gain, which is red. And then I've got this one at level 10. This is 90%. It is like capped, you can't stack this one, but it's insane. And it gets the break damage increase as well. Actually just crazy, right? There's ult 2's extra like 46 as well, and extra here too, which he's just a crazy unit, bro. And he has like some self buffs as well. Like, I think it was here, yeah. After 6 turns, he gets some crit buffs and all that. Curse energy. Great character, right? I've gone pretty much maxed out, apart from the skills, because your boy's kind of broke right now. But we have Toji slot 4 as well. I reckon he's probably the best partner for NAMAMI, because you can use this memory. Shout out to my boy, I think it was Jeff that told me about it last stream. It's just, bro, because you get the crit rate, which helps obviously with getting his curse energy back. And then here, when you land a crit, 20% PT increase to all allies, which obviously helps your boy Toji out, right? And yeah, it's good memory, gives a good PT buff, HP, whatnot, right? And then we have Gojo in the backup slot. We'll bring him in on like phase 3 of the sweep bots, get Kaido out, right? But here's a team, we're on sweep right now. I want to try going for a 10 clear. If not, 9's fine, just around that mark, right? But before we get any further, please black flash that button for content, and I'll see you guys in the battle. Alright guys, so we're in the fight, and there's not really like a set way of doing this. Just we're gonna just stack curse energy with Kaido, and then from here we're just gonna spam, I guess, a combination of skill 3, skill 2, skill 1, and Toji will just spam skill 1, and then like if this guy had a buff, we'd use skill 3, but it's pretty useless right now because obviously he hasn't got any buffs, so we don't like need to strip anything. So we'll stick with skill 1, and then when we have like more damage buffs, we can go for skill 2. But for now, this one's gonna do crit rate decrease. I mean crit resist decrease, so you can land crits more likely, right? And this skill 3 is gonna obviously do damage, and then you might as well use it when you can because it's got the turn limit, you know, have it back as quickly as possible. And crits guaranteed, 90% red damage, and then also break damage as well, and just damage, right? It's actually a crazy skill, so let's pop those. And this is an NAMAMI showcase, but he's gonna be more of a support role because I think you really need that the first dupe for like insane damage. But I mean, he's still doing okay numbers. I wouldn't, you know, call him like the star of the show at all in terms of like his damage numbers. It's more so his buffs, right, which is just insane. But we'll keep on spamming these for now. Tutoring, go for skill 2 here, I guess, and we'll go another skill 1. And yeah, so we're like mowing through it right now. I think all this team really needs, I think as soon as Red gets a new support, like a slot 1 support, even a slot 2, where it's like a Shoko, like a red healer, right? I don't know who could fill that role besides a Shoko, because we have a yellow Shoko and green Shoko right now. I don't know how soon they're going to do another Shoko, but I don't know who else could fill that red role for a healer like that. But as soon as we get an RCT character that's red, ooh, we're going to be eating good for generations. But until then, I think this team's fine. Get Domain Gojo. There isn't really a weak link anywhere anyway, but I do wish we had a proper healer. I guess Yuta kind of counts, but wouldn't call him a healer at all. He's just more like a, you know, a damage guy with heals in his little like goodie bag, right? He's not like, his main role isn't there to heal. So I guess we can just protect you for this turn. Tutoring, I think we might as well just go for a ult here. We get Toji's ult back pretty soon anyway. Might want to hold off the memory one though. So what are his buffs right now? So obviously there's no debuffs on him, but for the buffs we have a, let's go, yeah, here we have a 43%, we have the 90%, 43, 43, 43, 43. Damn, bro. Okay, well, he's gonna hit pretty hard here. Let's see how much he does. but bro, look here, we've already stacked up some nice buffs, and there's gonna be even more now as well. Extra what, 40 there as well. Let's see what he does. I'm guessing maybe like 4.4. Okay, not too bad, right? It's still pretty early in the fight. We don't have as much as we normally would have stacked up, but yeah, let's keep going. Let's go for one of you now, I guess. Tutoring, no skill 3, and let's just do more skill 1, I guess, and we'll go from there. There we go. More break damage increase. That's the 90% as well. Not bad, eh? That was 1 mil on a skill 1. Pretty crazy, but we get the curse energy back now as well, which is really good. And I probably should have been using that, but it's alright. So let's go for another one of those, I think. I could probably have done a skill 2 there, but I don't think it really matters that much, if I'm being honest. Probably activate Kaido's memory after this turn, so we should kill here, honestly. Let's go for a slash. Let's see, we should, in theory, kill here, boys. Oh, probably not, eh? Like, 1 off a kill. Yeah, okay, next. That was 2 mil, though. Not bad, eh? Alrighty, let's go for... Guess we can go for ult. Let's do that as well. Oh, well, Gojo's going to be here for, what, 9 turns? 9 plus 8 is 7. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him dying here, actually. So, let's do that. Go for another tutoring. And I might want to save the ult for another turn, I think. I don't really want to ult now, because we're going to kill, then we'll be in phase 3. It won't really like matter anyway. So we'll go for one more little phase of no ult, and then next turn we'll ult when we start the new little, you know, phase for him. I hope we kill here though. Not alright. Wouldn't mind a Kaido death here though. Alright, easy. Okay. Well, we are definitely going to kill now. And I would use this memory on Gojo, but I like it on Toji, so we'll stick with that for now. Let's just do that, I guess. Do that. And let's go for another farewell here. Alrighty, so let's do that. There we go. Alright, and if we don't kill now, bro, I'm going to be very upset. I think we should be killing here. No way, bro. Okay. Alrighty, well, it's still not really an issue. We can just, you know, do that. Let's do another one you, I guess, and then let's do, you know what, I'm sick of even taking the chance. I'm gonna just do skill 2. I know we are gonna kill now, probably Gojo here, but doesn't really matter. Let's just clean up. Let's get it out of here, bro. Alrighty, there we go. And Toji didn't even do his thing, so that's fine. Let's see his buffs right now, because I would low-key would not mind waiting until domain, but there's not really a rush anyway. We can get another wave of Toji ults in, so let's just start with these, I guess. And right now, we're at what? Okay, we have a good amount of buffs. Alright, we have... Okay, this is on his passive. Let's not count those. We got a 43.8. We got 43, 43, 90, 43, 20, 40... Oh, that's 43, 43, and that's crazy, bro. He's already, like, buffed to the absolute max, but I reckon we can go for... Let's not do that. Let's do these two here. And then we'll go for a Toji ult as well. I wouldn't mind waiting until domain, but I feel like I could just get it back anyway. So, I'm right waiting. And then we'll just do it again, right? So, let's do these. Let's see what we can do here. So, we're going to have an extra wave of buffs with Yaga on the debuff. And NAMAMI as well. So, we're going to have, like, a crazy amount of buffs on Toji right now. So, let's see. Okay, NAMAMI's hit, like, an okay amount, I guess. But right now, his main goal isn't damage. It's going to be more than buffs, right? And Toji's buffed to absolute, like, maximum already almost, it feels like. If I domain, probably a little bit better, but it's alright. We'll just use domain in a bit when Toji gets his ult back. It's okay. Looking at... I wasn't even looking at the damage. Okay, let's go. Bro, how'd that go? I actually don't know. Okay, well, we'll get it again soon anyway, so... Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let's do that and do that, I guess. We'll go for the domain probably next turn. Get the boss back in a little bit. And the crit will be nice as well, because we'll obviously get some extra boss with that too. Alrighty, I think one more turn won't hurt with this. Oh, yeah, we'll do one more. Okay. Do that and do that. Then we'll definitely open the domain next turn. I'm probably not holding it too long anyway, but I want to, you know, line up at least a little bit with Toji. So, okay, we did get the extra ult gauge too, so that's always nice. And yeah, we'll go for the ult now. Alrighty, let's do that. Let's go for kick, combination, and we'll go for skill 1 again. And maybe from after this, I'll probably just spam skill 2 to get a little bit more damage off. But I guess everyone's doing their job right now. If I had a healer like Shoko who do like damage dealt increase as well, I feel like I'd be cooking even harder. But unfortunately, don't have that right now. But that's alright. So let's do that. Let's do that. Do that and do that, I guess. Yeah, we'll get an ult in, which is good. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright, easy, easy. And he's broken too, so we'll get some nice damage off here, I think. So let's do that. Let's go for a kick. Combination, that's fine. And do I low-key want to... Do I get a turn after this? I forgot. Let's just go for ult. Oh, back my turn. 17. Do I get a turn on 17? I think I do. Let's just do that. Alrighty. Okay, so here's the final turn now. So let's go for another one of you. We still have the domain thing. So we have what? 225 damage taking increase, which is already like just insane. And then we also have his broken too, which is good. And then we have Yaga we can have a Turing with, which is always nice. And then as for Toji's buffs, he's really got, of course, his passive stuff. It's not as much as there would have been because, you know, stuff happened. But we still have 43. We have another 43. We have 43, 25, 20, and 43. Obviously, no skill 3 buff, but that's alright. We'll go for the ult now. So we'll do a combination of these two and that. And I would say we're probably close to a kill. I wouldn't say we're at a kill, but we're pretty close. So the team did its job, right? Like NAMAMI definitely helped with his damage. Undoubtedly, that was really good. And he hit what? Like, I guess that's okay damage. Nothing crazy. But let's see. Oh, I didn't even do his memory, did I? Oh, man. Okay, well, either way, it's still alright. Like, we weren't going to kill, but 9 out of 10 on sweep is all you need anyway. So there's that. Pretty good if you ask me. Might want to take him on a tower floor now because I think his performance is a little bit different on tower. But so far I'm pretty impressed, but I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so we're on floor 57 and I don't think this will be too hard of a floor, but let's just see how quick we can kill it, I guess. So we'll start off with just Domain Gojo in slot 1. I guess there's not really much point for Kaido because I think it'll be a pretty quick fight anyway, but I want to see NAMAMI in a, you know, a environment where the enemies do a little bit more single target damage, right? Because I feel like this dude does suffer a little bit from his health. I wish he had a little bit more health, but it is what it is. That's what I'm saying, like when we get an actual healer for red, like a proper red buffer, I guess Yaga is like already like at that kind of level, but once we get a more like premium one, that's gonna be like game over pretty much, right? Because yellow has it, green has it, but blue and, well, I guess blue has Momo, but red hasn't really got that right now, bro. So, unless I'm just forgetting someone, but I don't think red has proper buffer like that. So, when we do get that buffer, game changer, right? But until then, we got to use these. So, let's do these, let's do that. Let's do skill 3, and let's start off with just skill 1. And let's see what it does, like, straight away, alright? So, Gojo's going to do that. Okay, this might be an easy floor. Okay. Well, I don't want to underestimate the guy's damage. He might cook us some damage a little bit, but I think as long as we're like surviving stuff, we should be all good. And if it's going to hit Gojo, we're going to have no issue, right? So let's just do that. Tutoring. Let's go for a quick combination and let's go for a farewell slash. I want to see what damage we can get, like, dish out to, because maybe I should have saved my skill 3 for a little bit later, like closer to the ult, but I don't think it matters too much. Bro, that's actually so lucky. We're getting Gojo targeted every time. Damn. Alrighty, watch now is gonna hit NAMAMI though, bro. Alrighty, let's go for one of you, and let's go for you again. Get the D-crates going. Alright, there's that. There we go. Bro, we're actually mopping him. Holy. I might even, bro, might not even make it to ult. It's like that free right now. Okay, whoa, we got stunned, which is a little bit bad, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue, so let's go for that. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. Okay. Well, bro, Gojo's sweeping this himself pretty much. Alright, well, this is like free, so let's see what damage we can pull off then, eh? Alrighty, so let's go for a domain here. Tutoring, another combination, and I'll go for another one of you. We actually might kill here though, so might do a harder tower floor in that case, because this is like too easy right now. But that just shows how crazy his buffs are, right? Because Gojo's doing that damage, obviously, with the help of NAMAMI. Look at that, bro. Bro, okay. I think we might actually kill him right now, but... Okay, well, he's definitely dead here, so let's just pop these. Definitely dead. Alrighty, that was like the freest tower thing in history. We'll go one more, see you guys there. Alrighty guys, so we're on 462 now. If you guys haven't seen my streams or whatever, you know I was struggling on 461 for a very long time, but I had a missing piece unlocked that helped me beat it like really easily. Video on that tomorrow. I'm doing a showcase on the new SP buffs, right? But we're on this floor now, 62, the next one. I haven't beat it yet, so we'll try it now. Live, this is me trying it, alright? So, let's just go for... I think they have like a 20%, yeah, so... That's going to be a little bit harder to do, but it's just 20%, it's not too bad, alright? So, we'll go for just that, I guess. Tutoring, and then... I might want to target this guy first, I think. I'll just get him out of the way. That's curse technique, so... Yeah, that's fine. Let's just go for... Let's actually do this, I think, to start out. And let's go for that on you. And let's see how it goes, right? Like, this could end good, but it could end bad. I don't know. Like, we got to see, right? Alrighty, so... We're at the 40% damage increase now. See what Toji does. Oh, not really much damage, right? But if they keep targeting Gojo, we're chilling, right? So let's just pray they keep on hitting Gojo. And if they do, we're like chilling, right? So let's do that again. Let's go for another one of you. Alrighty, combination. Okay, there's that. Farewell slash. There we go. Okay, they're not doing too much damage right now, which is pretty good. Just keep on doing that, and we're chilling, right? Maybe I should have brought someone else, whose name isn't Kaido, in the backup slot. Probably should have brought Yuta, but whatever, right? We're here now, so let's go for, I think, another one of you. Tutoring again. Let's go for you now, so we can save a bit of curse energy and do you now. And next turn, Toji should be ulting, so they can get the break damage increase going as well, and we should be chilling from there. The crit's always welcome as well. We're going to get a bit of curse energy back. Alright, so right now, like, not that much damage is being done, so that's pretty alright, I think. Let's go for you now. Go for a kick on you, I guess. Let's do a skill 3 on you now. And let's go for, I guess, you now. And then we'll go for the ult next turn. And Gojo will take another turn to ult, which does suck. Maybe I might want to wait for the ult, actually, because it is only a turn away. Yeah, we'll do that. It is only a turn away. I think we can afford the domain in a turn. So, like, our buffs aren't going to, like, disappear anyway. So it's not the biggest deal. So we can just do that. Let's go for a heal now. And let's go for a ratio. And we'll go for one more heal, I think. Then next time we'll go for the ult. And we're chilling, right? So let's do that. There we go. There's that. And we still at the 90% either way. So it's not going to be, like, you know, no buffs or anything. We still have a fair amount of buffs on us. And, alright, let's just do this. So, we got that going as well. We'll go for this. Tutoring. And then, okay, right now, Toji's going to have probably like only the 90%, I think. Yeah, so we have 20, 90. That's got two more turns. Okay. 40, 40, 40. Okay. Do I have the tutoring for you? Okay, we'll go for ult with you, definitely. Let's go for tutoring. Loki, I want to do this. And then I want to just slash. And then next turn, I want to go for another skill 2 in an army. And then I'm going to ult, I think. So that might be the best way to like go about things. So I think we can live one more turn without ult. Because we have domain anyway. So it's not going to be like the biggest issue or anything. And then we do have Yaga's ult. But I want to just skill 2. Because if I do the Cobb ult, that means Nami's going to do his buff after. That's not really going to help us at all, right? So let's do that. Okay, either way, not too bad damage-wise, so there's that. Alrighty, now, obviously, the co-op ult going to do a little bit more buff with that. Don't know what the buff is, we'll see in a second. Alrighty, that's going to be break damage. Okay, yeah, that's right. Alrighty, there's that. Not too crazy, I guess. So now let's go for you, I guess. Okay, this is gonna be a little nothing turn, but that's alright. Let's do that, and then we'll ult with you. And this way, he's gonna have some nice buffs alongside him on the 90%, 40%, whatever. So we should kill at least that little stick thing there. If we don't, I'll be very surprised actually. But if we can kill just him at least, I'm happy, honestly. Not even, bro? Damn, okay. I thought we'd kill, but I guess not. So let's debuff you, I guess. Kill you. And then I want this guy gone, so we're just gonna spam him right now. I thought Domain Gojo would get it done with his domain, but I guess not, bro. Damn, okay. Surely now, right? Surely. Still no. Damn, okay. Let's go for you again. Do that. Combination and slash. And in theory, boys, it should kill. Now, if it doesn't, I'll be very surprised again. But yeah, this has to kill, bro. Come on. Toji has to get it done. Has to get it done. There we go. Okay. My heal could not come any sooner. That's why I should have brought Yuta back up. But if we lose, then it's alright. I'll still include it in the showcase, it's whatever. But I gotta say, like, NAMAMI, his damage I think could be a bit better. But he's not got the extra dupe for me right now. So his numbers aren't going to be as insane. And his skills aren't maxed either. But as a buffer, as what I'm using him in this video, he's pretty damn good, I gotta say. Maybe Yuta as backup would help a lot too. But until then, I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. He's being a good slot 3, buffer, right? And he's doing some, I guess, some okay damage too, which for what his role is, he's fine, right? So I don't really have any major complaints about him. He's doing what he has to, and we could, like, low-key, like, come out on top in this. Let's see. Let's do one more turn without you, I think. Let's do that, and then next one do the ult again. And if Yaga survives, if NAMAMI somehow survives as well, we're going to be cooking very hard, okay? Let's just see what happens. Oh, yeah, okay. Probably not. Yep, okay. Damn, bro. Okay, well, okay. Toji, let's see what Toji does. Alrighty. Yeah, we got the break, though, okay. But, yeah, so he's dead. So that wraps up the showcase, boys. I'll try to beat this tower floor soon. But that's all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the showcase, be sure to black flash that button stuff for content. Road to 1k, please sub, and we'll see what happens, right? We have the giveaway at 1k, so stay tuned for that. But that's all from me. I'll see you boys later. Peace.